Hello, welcome back. Twitter is the talk of the town these days, with Elon Musk coming out and saying that he has some second thoughts about potentially owning Twitter because of some potential fake accounts. And this probably sounds more like an excuse, but we're going to take a look at the actual happenings, what actually happened in terms of the stock price and what Elon Musk said there. Now, the first thing that I want to examine here is the social trends for the company. Look at this one, it's trending all over the place. Stock tweets, Twitter, all over. It's being discussed quite a lot today when compared to yesterday. And the stock analysis chart will tell us that the stock is actually going down right now. As we're entering after hours, the stock is down 10%, and during the day it actually was down even more than 20% at some point, like 25% or something. So it looks like the fact that the market was strong today, and I believe Nasdaq was like near 3%, 4%, yes, almost near 4% today, massive up day finally. It looks like it actually helped Twitter a little bit not get decimated today because of what Elon Musk said. But let's examine what actually happened, because this is an acquisition that is very interesting, and there are probably some episodes to watch in the next few months or so. So let's examine what is happening. We have examined Twitter in detail, and we have discovered that the company is actually pretty expensive to buy right now. So we would want to get a lower price, and I have made a video about it. I will probably link in the description. Actually, I will link in the final video, in the final seconds of this video. Actually, so I will link that video there. So let's take a look at what happened. Musk could try to get out of Twitter acquisition after troubling decision to put deal on hold. So shares of Twitter plunged Friday because Elon Musk put his acquisition on hold temporarily, and there is a prediction that the Tesla billionaire could be looking for an excuse to back out or renegotiate a lower buying price, which I think could be the case, frankly, because he actually would be paying quite a lot. We will examine the details again. Now it fell roughly 10%. It actually was down even more. He said, Elon Musk, that he put his planned 44 billion takeover on hold until he finds out more about the number of fake and spam accounts on the platform. And that does sound like an excuse, because of course Twitter will be having a lot of fake and spam accounts. That's very normal. So I think he's looking for an excuse again to either back down or even more likely get a better price because of that happening. Now, you will see here that the markets are reacting as if he is going to back out of the deal, actually. And it is a possibility, but again, I'm not really sure that this would be the case. It does look like he's trying to get a better deal out of it, to tell you the truth. And amid the buzz generated by Musk's offer to buy the company, Twitter shares are down just 4% so far in 2022. And because they have surged about 20% on the news that Elon Musk would be buying the company, of course. Now, we want to be watching out for what is going to happen, because his initial offering price of 54.20 is still rather far from where we are on Twitter. And I had some people asking me why people are not buying the company till it reaches that price. And that's the reason, because there is still a risk about the acquisition. We're not certain that it's going to go through. And this is what played out today, and this is why the stock is down. Because there's always risk, and unless the whole deal is 100% complete. And the whole deal that Elon Musk wants to be making costs about 44 billion, as you all see here. We're gonna see whether this will go through. But I also wanted to point out to this article here, because Elon Musk wants to also change how he funds his Twitter takeover, so it's a little bit less risky, and he's directly responsible for less of that. As you'll see here, he's attempting to get preferred equity financing for his takeover, and if we examine the details here, he attempts to restructure how he finances the 44 billion acquisition here. It's reported on Bloomberg. Now, according to the report, they are trying to get investors to put up 6 billion in preferred equity financing, and that would help reduce Musk's exposure again. And initially, Musk had moved to prepare a 12.5 billion margin loan for his takeover bid, which is massive, of course. And equity commitments from investors, including Larry Ellison and Sequoia Capital, helped slash that to 6.25. And of course, that really helps Musk reduce his exposure and risk, really. So, as you'll see later on, investors and observers had grown worried that the potential decline in Tesla stock could force Musk to sell the Twitter bid if he got hit with a margin call, because as this Tesla stock price falls below 750 here, he may have to pull more money from his own coffers. That's the whole deal over here, and that's what's being discussed, and it adds a little bit to the concern here. And again, as you'll see, Twitter plunging as much as 25% on Friday actually was the highest decline. It looks like we will be having some episodes to watch from this series really. And so that's what I wanted to talk about, and just give you a brief description and a brief analysis of what has been going on with Elon Musk and his Twitter acquisition. It looks like he's trying to get a better price and some better deal in terms of financing the whole deal as it's going through. But I'm still expecting it to eventually complete, for Elon Musk to eventually complete the acquisition. I do think that he's gonna complete it at a lower price, and maybe using this excuse, he may be able to get a better deal, because $54, I feel that it's already expensive as it is right now. But imagine 54, it's going to be even more significantly more. And so for people who are looking to buy this one, be a little bit cautious, because you could end up with the Musk getting a much better price, and that would skew your earnings if you were to own Twitter as it gets acquired by Elon Musk. Thank you for watching the vid. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, and take a look at this video that I made earlier about Verite, an interesting medical company that could have some nice future, but we want to examine whether it's an interesting buy, as we always do. And thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.